Imagine if we all got rid of certain phrases in life. For example, I have to go to work every single day, or I should go to the gym every day of the week, or you should be there for me whenever I need you. I should not be living with my parents. I'm 26, for God's sake. I must not have that cake. You should support me in every single thing that I do. You should be a better partner. You should do better work. Now, imagine if we replaced all these statements with something which is more positive, more flexible, less rigid, and less black or white. We would be so much happier and satisfied with things that we do, and we would be more accepting of other people also not being perfect, because nobody is perfect in this world. And when we use these negative statements day in and day out, when we do something, or when we think about things we have done in the past, or when we see people around us doing something or not, and instead of being understanding and appreciating whatever somebody has done, rather than being fixated on the idea that it is not perfect, we add so much pressure to our relationships with ourselves and with the people around us. And as a result, we are not able to be happy, because we start to lose trust with ourselves. And when we are not able to hold ourselves up to a standard, and we're not able to achieve goals, or like we feel like we have failed to achieve a goal, for example, not being able to go to the gym every day because we have a busy schedule, and we fail to take that into account. We just accepted an idea or an expectation that is present for everybody out in the world, and we thought that that applies to us as well. So naturally, when we were unable to achieve that, we felt down about it. We felt like, oh my god, I can't even trust myself to do this much. Imagine how you will ever trust yourself to make bigger decisions in life. You won't. You will feel like you're just not worthy, you are not smart enough, you're not capable enough, whatever. Your brain will try to tell you all sorts of things. If this is a language that you use with yourself all the time, every time you do something or you don't do something, every time somebody else does something or does not do something, so the only way out of the cycle of self-hatred, self-distrust, resentment towards yourself, towards somebody else, and unhappiness is to be more flexible and try to be more positive. If there is something, if there's a goal that you're trying to achieve, and you set an unrealistic expectation, if you can't go to the gym because you have less energy and you have responsibilities and you have work that takes up so much of your time that you cannot afford to go to the gym 7 days a week, you know that you can sit down and make a schedule and look at your schedule and be like, okay, I can maybe do 3 days a week instead of 7 days a week, and on the rest of the days I will try to go for a walk if I have the energy and if I have time. Simple. You keep it flexible. You do not tell yourself that I have to or I must. Or if you say to yourself, okay, it is okay for something to be done 80% rather than a thing not being done 100%. For example, if you have 2 bites of the cake, which is 20%, and you stick to the 80%, which is I did not have the entire cake, versus if you eat the entire cake when you told yourself that you were not going to do that, then what do you think is the better scenario? It is obviously the first one, where you were able to do something partly and you were flexible enough, you gave yourself enough understanding to be like, okay, cake is my weakness. If it is sitting in front of me, I am not going to be unrealistic with myself, and I'm not going to put so much pressure on myself, and just go ahead with what feels achievable. Then you will find it easier to stick to smaller goals, and as a result you will develop the confidence to pursue bigger goals. And that is how you build momentum when you want to do something in life, right? So literally all starts with you. You spend every second of your life with yourself in your head, right? So with all the negativity around in the world, if you also add negativity to your own life and to the lives of others around you, that is not needed. You don't need to do that. You deserve to take up space. You deserve to be here as much as everybody else on this planet. And you deserve to make mistakes because you are human and you're not supposed to be perfect. And anybody who tells themselves that they are perfect is kidding themselves, okay? We are here to be understanding, we are here to be loving, we are here to be kind, we are here to be helpful. And when you are not distracted by all these negative thoughts that are swirling over in your head all the time, you can focus on things that actually matter to you: your goals, your happiness, being with people, being in happy, loving relationships. And so I would encourage you to get rid of all these must, should not, have to statements, and instead replace them with positive statements. For example, I will try and go to the gym 3 times a week, or next time I will try and have only 2 bites of the cake instead of the entire slice. The key word here is try, okay? Similarly, I know my partner loves me and I know they're doing their best, and I will try to be less rigid with them. You're not telling yourself that you will be and you must be and you should be. You tell yourself, okay, I will try to be a bit more understanding of where they're coming from, and as a result you will feel more self-trusting. And when you rephrase all these statements as being a preference or as a goal or as things that you would want to have, you simply give yourself the space to be human. You simply give yourself the space to build self-trust, self-love. As a result, you're just going to be happier, healthier, have better relationships, and you will be able to achieve all your goals. Because when you don't hold yourself back by being super negative, and I know it can be hard because once you start it becomes a self-perpetuating cycle, but we need to break that cycle. So anytime you catch yourself being unkind to your mind, you write the statement down, and next to it you write something that feels more achievable, with more positive language, with more flexible language, nothing black or white. Flexibility is important here. And you read the 2 statements and you constantly drill that positive statement in your head. I will try, I will try, I will try, I will be, I will try to be. You just constantly repeat these statements to yourself. And after doing this for a few days, after doing this a few times, you watch yourself feel better. You watch yourself feel more satisfied. You watch yourself feel calmer. You watch yourself feel more excited. You watch yourself you are just happy to exist then. Okay, so go ahead and try this, and I hope you feel the difference, and I hope you achieve all the goals that you set out for yourself, and I hope you become the happiest version of yourself, and I hope you find reasons to be happy, and I hope you find reasons to feel proud of yourself, and I hope you never doubt yourself. Okay, bye bye.